What's going on, everybody? I'm Ryan Popola for WWE Now, getting you ready for another amazing episode of Monday Night Raw, live from Minneapolis, Minnesota, and streaming exclusively on Netflix, back to our usual start time of 8 Eastern, 5 Pacific. WWE Now is presented by Jackpocket. New customers download the Jackpocket Lottery app and order a ticket using code WWE. That's code WWE for a free lottery ticket. The road to WrestleMania for Jey Uso just became a whole lot more personal after Gunther's despicable actions last week in London.
Come here!
This is sick.
Come here!
Now again, look at it choke out Jimmy. Just a few feet away from Jey Uso, who's helpless.
Help him! Come here!
Where's the military over here, Wade? Get him out here!
Get closer!
The Ring General's attack on Jimmy Uso was met with intense pushback from the WWE Universe, with some even wondering how Main Event Jey can emotionally recover. So what's next for the 2025 Royal Rumble winner? Tonight. The Women's Intercontinental Championship will be on the line when Lyra Valkyria defends her title against the role model, Bayley. Valkyria promised a title opportunity to Bayley weeks ago, but the champion had to get through Raquel Rodriguez first. Through true perseverance and grit, Valkyria overcame the Judgment Day superstar, setting the stage for an epic showdown. So who do you got walking out of the Twin Cities as Women's Intercontinental Champion? He's a visionary. He's main eventing WrestleMania 41, and maybe most of all, he is absolutely furious. Seth Rollins has nothing but hate in his heart as he prepares to battle against both CM Punk and Roman Reigns in an epic triple threat match at the Showcase of the Immortals. After an explosive contract signing on SmackDown, Rollins returns to Monday Night Raw with even more to say. So what will Rollins have on his mind when he grabs a mic tonight? The WWE Universe was treated to an incredible Women's World title match last week between Io Sky and Rhea Ripley, but it ended in controversial fashion thanks to special guest referee Bianca Belair.
Io Sky just wiped out the ref as well, and that was definitely an accident.
The EST did what she felt she had to do and called off the match, meaning Sky was still champion and Ripley was left without a path to the grandest stage of them all. What will happen when Sky and Belair meet again as they prepare for their collision at WrestleMania 41? Monday Night Raw's newest sensation is set to appear as El Grande Americano will be in Minnesota. No one knows who the masked superstar could possibly be, but one thing's for certain, he's incredible inside the squared circle. So what will happen when we see El Grande Americano tonight? So that's the latest from around the WWE Universe, and we'll see you tonight for it all at 8 Eastern, 5 Pacific for Monday Night Raw on Netflix.